Welcome back to Coin Explorer. Today we are taking a close look at the 1981 Lincoln Memorial Cent, one of the most recognizable coins in American pocket change. At first glance, it may seem like an ordinary 1-cent coin, but collectors often study this date because it represents an important period in the history of U.S. coinage. Stay with me until the end, because we will explore its design, mint marks, production numbers, collector interest, and the realistic values that some exceptional examples have achieved. The 1981 Lincoln Cent was struck during a time when the United States Mint was still producing pennies, made primarily of 95% copper and 5% zinc, weighing about 3.11 grams. These heavier copper cents were used for decades before the composition changed in 1982. Because of that upcoming transition, many collectors pay special attention to late copper issues, such as 1981. The coin was designed for everyday circulation, yet today it also serves as a small piece of American monetary history. On the obverse, or front side, the coin features a portrait of Abraham Lincoln facing right. Above his head appears the motto, "In God We Trust," while liberty is placed to the left. The date, 1981, appears on the right side of the portrait. This design was created by sculptor Victor David Brenner, whose initials, VDB, can be found near the lower edge of the coin. The reverse displays the Lincoln Memorial, a design introduced in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Around the top edge reads, "United States of America," with E pluribus unum above the memorial. The denomination 1 cent curves along the bottom. This reverse remained in use until 2008, making it one of the longest-running coin designs in modern U.S. history. 1981 Lincoln Cents were produced at 3 different mints. Philadelphia, No Mint Mark Denver, Mint Mark D, San Francisco, Mint Mark S. The Philadelphia Mint struck billions of circulation coins, while Denver also produced a very large number for everyday use. San Francisco primarily made proof coins for collectors, featuring specially prepared dies and polished surfaces. Because all 3 mints were active, collectors often enjoy assembling a complete 1981 set, with each mint represented. The mintages for 1981 were substantial. Philadelphia produced well over 7 billion cents, Denver struck several billion more, and San Francisco created proof examples in much smaller quantities. These large production numbers mean that most 1981 pennies found in circulation today are common coins worth face value. However, condition plays a major role in collector value. Bright, uncirculated pieces with strong luster are usually much more desirable than heavily worn examples that have spent decades in circulation. Collectors often pay close attention to the coin's color designation. Copper cents can be classified as brown, red-brown, or red, depending on how much original mint color remains. A fully red 1981 cent that has been carefully preserved is generally more attractive to collectors than a dark brown example. Coins with sharp details, minimal marks, and strong original color tend to receive higher grades from professional grading services, which can significantly influence their market value and collector demand. Although most 1981 pennies are common, there are a few varieties and mint errors that attract attention. Collectors look for doubled dies, off-center strikes, die cracks, clipped planches, and other unusual production mistakes. These errors are not found on most coins, but when a genuine example appears, it can be worth more than an ordinary cent. Careful examination under good lighting is important, because many coins that seem unusual at first are actually the result of wear, damage, or environmental exposure rather than true mint errors. As with many United States coins, condition is the biggest factor affecting value. A heavily circulated 1981 Lincoln Cent is generally worth only its face value of 1 cent because so many examples were produced. Attractive uncirculated coins with original mint luster often sell for a modest premium, while certified coins receiving very high grades from respected grading services may command stronger prices. The combination of rarity, eye appeal, and grade determines what collectors are willing to pay. Proof versions struck at the San Francisco Mint deserve special attention. These coins were not intended for everyday circulation, but were produced specifically for collectors, using polished dies and specially prepared planchets. Their mirror-like fields and frosted design elements create an impressive appearance. Most proof coins remain affordable because many were carefully preserved, yet flawless certified examples can be worth noticeably more than ordinary proof pieces. Collectors appreciate them for their quality rather than their scarcity. Market prices for the 1981 Lincoln cent vary widely depending on condition, mint mark, color designation, and certification. Most circulated coins trade for face value, while many uncirculated examples typically sell for around $1 to several dollars. Certified coins in exceptional mint state grades may sell for significantly higher amounts. Auction records represent individual certified coins with outstanding quality, so those results should not be expected for typical circulated pieces found in everyday pocket change. Collectors also search for genuine mint errors from 1981. Examples such as major off-center strikes, broad strikes, clipped planchets, doubled dies, or dramatic die breaks can attract interest when authenticated. The value of an error depends on how unusual it is, how clearly the error appears, and the overall condition of the coin. Because damaged coins can resemble mint errors, experienced collectors often recommend professional authentication before assigning any significant collector value. If you have a 1981 Lincoln cent, begin by checking for a mint mark beneath the date. No mint mark indicates Philadelphia. A D represents Denver, and an S identifies a San Francisco proof issue. Next, examine the coin's color, luster, and wear, using good lighting or a magnifying glass. Weighing the coin can also help confirm that it matches the expected specifications for a genuine 1981 copper cent. One reason collectors continue studying the 1981 Lincoln cent is its place in American coinage history. It was among the final full years before the United States Mint introduced the lighter copper-plated zinc cent in 1982. This connection to an important composition change gives the 1981 issue lasting historical interest. Although it remains a common date, preserving high-quality examples has become increasingly important for collectors assembling complete Lincoln cent collections. The 1981 Lincoln Memorial Cent reminds us that every coin has a story beyond its face value. While the vast majority are worth only 1 cent, well-preserved certified examples, genuine mint errors, and exceptional auction pieces can attract collector attention and higher prices. Before assuming any coin is valuable, compare it with reliable references, or seek professional grading if necessary. Thanks for watching Coin Explorer, and don't forget to subscribe for more accurate coin history, values, and collecting guides.